Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Wysong. I want you to be the leader of the stage. I want you to have the voice that you've always dreamed of, and the voice that deep down you know is there. But we always run into these issues, like maybe you don't like the sound of your voice, maybe you're a little pitchy, maybe people just keep telling you you're not a singer. Today what we're going to talk about is maybe you have a pesky break still in your voice. And today I want to give you a very simple yet effective exercise and really a philosophy on how to fix that break in your voice. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So if you take your hand and put it on your throat and you find your thyroid cartilage, men we call it the Adam's apple, women you have one too, swallow, you feel it go up and then it'll come back down. Well, your vocal cords are right behind there. When you breathe, the vocal cords are wide open. And then when you start making sound, you have these little muscles at the back called arytenoids that start to bring those vocal cords together. Now, when you're going up in your range, up, and you have a break, it's because the vocal cords came apart. Now, sometimes it happens very quickly. They come apart and then you're smart. You know you can't sing with your vocal cords apart. So then you'll close them again, but they come together in a different way than what they were on the bottom. So then all of a sudden you have this complete voice change in the tone that sounds completely different than the voice you were just singing with. And we call that a break or a yodel or a flip. I want to give you an exercise right now that can help you start erasing that break. So what I want you to do is you're going to say, ah. Now, don't go to the extent of like a tennis player. Ha! That's too much. We don't need that much closure. It's very, very gentle. If you just said, ha. When I do that, ha, I bring the vocal cords very precisely together, gently. And as Manuel Garcia II said, then the vocal cords release similar in a way that the consonant P would at the lips. P, p. So you say, So we're now in what I call a firm phonation or a firm closure of those vocal cords. Now, what we're really closing the vocal cords, yes, but what's bringing those cords together are those arytenoids at the back. And so we're exercising that coordination. And what you can do is you can start doing little pitch glides chromatically up the keyboard. So start in a comfortable range for you, but ideally you're going to want to start stretching this up your range. So you can say, Now it's important to note, after the initial you should go immediately to voiced tone. There should be no air after that. You do not go because then you're losing this amazing closure that we're getting from the okay? So you need to go immediately to tone after that. And I'm in a pretty full mixed voice, but the brilliant thing about this exercise is it prevents me from blowing too much air against my vocal cords. So if I'm going like that, I'm just blowing tons of air against my tiny little vocal cords that are about the size of my thumbnails. And the vocal cords can only resist so much air before they just say, you know what, we can't do this anymore, and then you break. So really, this is a lesson in vocal cord closure, but also a lesson in breath management. If you bring the vocal cords precisely together, they will summons the proper amount of air that you need to sing the pitch with the intensity and duration that you're going for. So this is a very simple but effective exercise. Practice this exercise regularly. If you feel pain, you're doing it wrong. It should feel very easy. It should feel good to do. Now, it doesn't feel easy in the sense that you go, because that's actually letting go to head voice. So we want to keep the closure. All the way, to however high your vocal cords can go, however high your range is, in your usable range. Use common sense here. Don't go to the extremes, all right? Go in kind of a usable range. So for me, I can take this sound up to a high C. And possibly higher, but for now, that's plenty high. I don't feel like I need to go higher. So use your common sense, sing for what your voice type is. But look, here's the thing. Guys out there, some of you might think you're baritones, and you might actually be a tenor stuck with a baritone technique. I see it happen all the time. Women, same thing. A lot of you can actually sing with a lot more power in your upper register than you're using right now. But you have to get those vocal cords firmly together, because no matter what you do with your resonance, no matter what you do with your imageries, what you do with your diaphragm, if the vocal cords are not approximating in the way that they need to, you will never have a strong voice. This is the foundation of having a strong voice, and it's also the foundation of not having a break in your voice. I really hope this video helps you today fix your break. Now, don't confuse what I just said. You might not fix it today. Some of you might. But this principle, if practiced deliberately, will get rid of your break. I really do hope that this helps you out there today. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I release more videos like this one. Until next time.